let's start the live stream up here, guys. Albert, good to see you. Credfield, good to see you, man. Let's get up this Elite Iron Man mode Japan build here. That was kind enough to be brought to you by Bearju, one of my Patreons. Hey, Duca, good to see you. I'm not sure if Bearju is joining us today or what the deal is. The plan for today is going to be take out the British Raj and take out the Dutch East Indies. We're going to leave the Philippines alone. And then the question is, once we reach this area, we could continue on through Iran and Iraq. That would open up another front here into the Soviet Union, and we really wouldn't have to slog through this part of the country. That would give us more of a direct route to the oil and to Moscow there. So I think that's might be the way to go. I'm not sure. If we open this pathway in through Iraq, then that opens up us up for war with the UK directly, a land war. Hey, welcome back, Credfield. So I'm not sure what we're going to do, but let's focus on the task at hand here. Okay, so it looks like we have an airfield right here. Let's move some of our forces down, particularly the Cass. These guys are overcrowded somehow. And then, as I remember, we were having problems with air support here in East India. Hey, Jawad, good to see you, man. Okay, don't forget about Papua New Guinea. Looks like this is Papua. What's New Guinea? Or was that named Papua New Guinea later? The real question is, like, do I just continue venturing south to Australia? I'm looking at the resources here. They got plenty of iron. It looks like we definitely need iron, not tungsten so far. But iron would be a good resource to have. And then Papua New Guinea, there's not really much for us. Free France. Wow, you could get all the cobalt you'd ever want if you got that. So wait, the Free French are based over here? What if I took them out? New Zealand's up against us as well. The Allies definitely have plenty of bases from which to attack us down here. But as long as I hold the Dutch East Indies and then maybe take Australia or something, we should be good. India, Iran, Iraq, Africa, the Azores, England. The Azores? Oh, I see. You hop across and go to the source. Do you think that's possible, Credfield? I mean, I know it's possible, but we're Elite Iron Man mode. There's a clock ticking here. So you just fight your way straight through. I suppose we'd have to attack Gibraltar. Vichy. I guess we could go through the Vichy government and then head over to the Azores. We could launch just from the Algerian coast over here. Did I just say Algerian. I forget which country this is. Casablanca? Marrakesh? That would be interesting. The main thing is, are we going to be able to do that before the U.S. gets involved? All right, so let's get this started. Oh, I could launch from Germany itself? Okay. We'd still need a land route. If I took North Africa, I could move my navy through the Mediterranean and then take off from Germany. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's get this battle going here. See what upgrades we have. Really? I know if we take the Suez and Gibraltar, you can basically turn the Mediterranean into a shooting gallery and just attack them with naval bombers. Okay, so these guys are going to move down. If we get some encirclements, that would be best. These guys are so low supplied, they don't have a chance. So we'll move around over there. Wow. They got some artillery divisions over there. Just looking a little spread out. Zeno, good to see you, man. Convoy raid in the Atlantic? Okay. We have plenty of subs, right? See if we can get this encirclement down here. Looks like we should be able to get this easy. Oh, more troops. Perfect. All right, Barbarossa just started. So let's get these guys into here. Don't need volunteers from Vichy, France. I want to steer this general away from the mountains. Maybe something like that would be better. Looks like a much better path there. Oh, and this got all messed up. Let's get these guys down to the south. Oh, come on. What happened to the handle? Wow, that's crazy. Alright, I guess that's just gonna have to be what it is. It's glitched out, I can't see the handle. Is it better to ally Siam or just kill it? We allied it. And then we're on to small arms modernization. Let's see where we are here. And probably be nice to get the upgraded armor technology. We already have Light Tanks 3 in the works, right? Yeah, we already have Light Tank 3. So we could go Chi-Ha next. We have plenty of tungsten, it looks like. Plenty of resources. Hopefully this is all of the Dutch East Indies army right here that we just surrounded. Wow, they're going to give me towed artillery? That's awesome. We're really behind on artillery. Wow, that's crazy. And we need a lot more tanks as well. Got the heavy fighter in the works. Way down the line, though. Hopefully we don't run out of equipment here. One of the most satisfying things in HOI4 is when you kill Greece and don't get stuck in the capital. Yeah, that is. Why do you don't like mediums, ESG? We're going to have to go mediums for this build because we're already in July 1941. I like speed runs. That's why I don't like mediums. Because if you can end whatever war your goal is... oh, the U.S. is in the war. Damn it. I forgot about that. If you can end whatever your original goal is by like 1940, you don't need anything but lights. Oh, we're out of oil too. Okay, so we need to get that oil back. Seems like we shouldn't be out of oil, but God, they made a lot of... Japan at the beginning of the war had a lot of naval might. Who else could I even trade with? Iraq? Oh, we could still get a lot more from the USSR. That's crazy how oil hungry of a nation Japan is. Just because I'm running my navy down here. We're tagging a bunch of convoys here. That's really good. These guys down here are just suffering from a lot of attrition. I think I should have not put the artillery divisions down here. That's why we're so bad off on artillery, is because the attrition in those jungles. Okay, let's race him down. These guys would have done fairly well in India, though. And then this gentleman over here is going to have to start island hopping for me. He's having a lot of attrition problems of his own. Should work. Just a simple move right there, right? Let's land adjacent over there just to be sure. Okay, so those guys can't even reach it. Let's see if we have a carrier fleet that I can move down there. Oh, they're helping out over here right now. I actually don't think that there's any resistance. There's no forces, so I guess we don't have to worry about that. In the Atlantic Wall, do you want Germany to garrison it or Italy? Like, what do you mean playing as Germany, Zeno? Justin, just finished crushing the Dutch East Indies, oil problem solved. For sure. Good to see you, Justin. Let's go for modern artillery. And then we'll head down to armor division. Wow, armor and equipment research speed. Cannot have this in supremacy of will. Yikes. Okay, so we literally can't get down there, but that's okay. I was looking at the Manchurian project. Gain base stability 10%. That would be good. Plus the 150 political power would be nice to have as well. I'm not worried about making upgrades to my Air Force yet. Okay, expand the SNLF, which grants Special Forces Capacity Multiplier. And then 100% research bonus for marine technology. That would be nice. Get an upgrade to destroyer models. Not too worried about that at this point. I don't do the Atlantic Wall, to be honest with you. Like, I either go Barbarossa and then don't worry about the Atlantic Wall, or I just go straight through France into England, and we make Operation Sea Lion, or we don't. If we aren't able to make Operation Sea Lion happen, then we stop at that point. God, there's not a lot to get here. Non-aggression pact with the Soviets. This didn't really matter. Be nice to get coal liquefaction. Since we're having oil problems, let's deal with the issue at hand. That's typically always better. That's for Manchukuo. Manchukuo gets the... Oh, this is so confusing. So Manchukuo... Oh, it does. Oh, well, I don't care about that. This is helping out Manchukuo? We're almost done with this tree. Like, I would definitely get... we're going to get all the stuff over here, and then we're done. I can't think of what else to get. None of this stuff matters. We could do... It looks like construction engineering or air production or resistance suppression. That's another thing I forgot to check. British Malaya. Let's give them the Bearju divisions here. Since they're a hot little cookie there. Not a lot of suppression out of the Dutch East Indies. Do you think it's worth it to do that, or just? I think it would be better just to help buff my base, um, my base level of production. God, this is killing me. I cannot get enough oil. Oh, Manchukuo's got some oil. Take that from Siam as well. And then let's protect these naval routes. So I don't know if it's the U.S. that has subs around here, but someone's kicking my ass over here around my home islands. So we're going to have to pay attention to that. Could take a smaller fleet like this. Put them on convoy X escort. Wow, that does not look very reassuring at all. These guys are on patrol. Okay, I guess that's what they do. Let's get them on convoy escort. Let's get everyone on convoy escort here. Okay, wow, so in for a penny, in for a pound. Okay, so they all have to be doing stuff up here. Maybe these guys can do convoy escort up here. And then these guys are on convoy raiding? Put them on strike force? Okay, let's try that. Block off the sea route of the coast of Japan to force your trade route through the Sea of Japan. Okay. So I'm just going to left click there, and then we're going to do access to avoid. Fleets and trade routes will try to avoid this region unless there is no other route. Excellent. Excellent suggestion, Justin. And then let's get our Navy out of there. These guys can move up a little bit. Okay, maybe the U.S. will go after the Vichy France convoys. That would help us out a lot. We're barely hanging on to enough oil to operate our fleets. Vihan, good to see you as always, man. Ireland joins the Allies. You know, we must have pissed someone off if the Irish joined the Allies. I always thought they were neutral in World War II. We're in, like, spearhead mode here. Okay. Let's start microing. Okay, these two guys right here are money. Okay, so that's owned by Free France. If we can cut the nation in half, hope no one's down there, that would probably be best. This guy's already going down that way. And backdoor Delhi. Just turn the corner here. See what we can do. Okay, this is tying up a lot of our forces needlessly. Okay, they're on it. Rush their VPs? Okay. I think you shouldn't go to war with the USSR. We were talking about that earlier. Credfield laid out a plan to go ahead through Iran, Iraq, take the Suez, so that it's really hard for the UK to supply down here or attack you down there. And then either island hop the Azores into the UK or just go through Germany into the UK. I like it. The Japanese Sea Lion, it's wacky. I mean, it's really wacky because it doesn't even seem possible in real life, but if we could pull it off, it would be amazing. Oh, they're going to give us some great war tanks. Fantastic. Okay, can I get the handle on this guy's divisions yet? No, it doesn't exist. Don't even try. Oh, maybe that's also because he doesn't have battle plan orders. I don't know if that's glitched or what's going on. What is this blue line here? 5 divisions. Oh, that's the Siamese army. Duh. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's looking a little better. Hey, Bear Jew, good to see you. Credfield, this is like Hitler, not von Manstein. God, these guys are taking a while to get over. Operation Orient. Okay, that's not going to work anymore. He's going to need to get lateral enough. That's probably not going to work either. Dangerous naval invasion in Burma? It looks like we have forces to help out with that. I could put these guys all of a sudden on convoy raiding. Let's see if we can't pull that off, and then this is looking a little rugged. Make the Emperor proud. Separate Gandhi's head from his shoulders. Dude, you guys are ruthless. Okay, in the last 30 minutes, Credfield laid out a plan. The stream's only been live 30 minutes, so we're going to try to go through Iran, Iraq, take the Suez, and then maybe head through Germany to the UK, go to the source, and then think about the Japanese Barbarossa. Any thoughts, Bear Jew, since this is your build? We've just basically been setting things up, microing things, taking a look at the focus tree. There's not a lot left to do in the focus tree. What is going on over here? This is ridiculous that I even have to think about this. Like, one division could pin the four of them. If he pops out of there, I'm going to be so pissed. Iran has oil. Send it. Yeah, we need oil. Like, what the heck's going on? Like, we're trading for 181 oil, yet a lot of it's getting picked off. I'm sorry, just a slight amount of it is. But we cannot supply our fleet. Let's try getting oil from Venezuela. I'm sure it'll get picked off, but I need oil somehow. Let's send this guy over here as well, just to make sure that gets done. I'm calling this the Bear Jew Resistance Division. The Resistance Stomping Bear Claw Division. Oh no, that's the tank division. I totally screwed that up. Oh my god, guys, I'm so off. That's the division that I wanted. Put the Navy on strike force. It saves so much fuel. Can these guys give me... Okay, I'm going to allow them to just take care of this guy right here. I was like von Munstein explaining the plan, and chat was harder trying to make me retire. Any big naval battles yet? Yes. I think we may have run away. Is there one right here? We've taken out a lot of the U.S. smaller ships. There was a clash over here, but I think we ran out of oil and had to retreat. We should have gone over there. Shoot. This is going to be interesting, taking out all these little islands. God, there's just not a lot of airfields over here in India. Be nice if we could just roll this whole thing up. We might be able to. They have a tank division that's barely supplied. Okay. Okay, let's reorganize this mess over here. Let me just take all these guys, put them off orders. Head up that way. Okay, make that live. Okay, you, sir, are going to be the one that turns the corner into Delhi. Okay, they got the encirclement over there. That's excellent. We did attack the Allies really early, Vihan. Because we're ready. We're strong. Okay, let's take the carrier fleet and put them on hold again. That'll save some oil. And then let's get them off the coast. God, where were they? Holy mackerel. On second thought, let's just keep them on hold and have them go right there because they're going to burn way too much oil. Okay, it's not going to allow me to build an airbase there. We need that airbase really badly. British Raj has oil in one of its provinces. Don't remember which, but you can ask the province for control. Okay. How are your carrier and torpedo ships doing? It's hard to say. I don't think they have enough oil to actually operate, so we need to focus on that for a second. Okay, so this naval group right here is clashing with someone right now. Where are these guys? Okay, so we're clashing up against subs. It seems like we shouldn't need anyone to operate over here in the Yellow Sea. So we'll take that off. And then these guys shouldn't need to operate over there. So they can just be right there. Okay, these guys are all currently on hold. Okay. This is just baffling me how we can have this much oil, like, just coursing through our veins yet. Like, we're getting oil from everywhere. It's not enough to supply this fleet, though, with all those carriers. So basically, we can't run the carrier fleet. Okay, we'll modify the government again. Enemy air support, negative 10%. That seems better than the rest. Ace generation chance, 15%. Is there anything that allows us to use less oil? We could go decisive battle, but you end up losing a lot of your navy that way, I feel like. Manpower is an issue as well. You have only 87 convoys. Maybe you should put some docks on those to get that number up. Good deal. Once we capitulate some nations as well, it's going to help because we'll probably get their convoys. Let's do something like that. Make your fleets more efficient. Your destroyers to capital ships should be 4-to-1. Ratio to get your torpedo screens at 100%. Okay. Let's fight the British Raj, and then I don't think there's going to be any major naval battles that kick off. We're definitely destroying the subs here, the American subs. If you don't have a lot of destroyers, pull capital ships back to Japan. Okay. I think we have a ton of destroyers, though, so we're good on screens, or we should be. Here's the naval composition. Main battle fleet. I could combine these fleets together, actually. And then you'd have a lot of screens. And here's the other fleet with the Pride of the Navy. So a decent amount of screens. I don't know if it's enough that you are talking about, though. Okay, we get this airport, then we can get air superiority down here and really start opening things up. God, these guys are taking so long to move. Okay, there we go, finally. Any upgrades for these guys? Not really. Okay, we're starting to build up an oil reserve now. And we're almost ready for our next amphibious assault down there. Getting a lot of kills on those convoys. 4-to-1. For every ship, if you have one carrier, one battleship, one heavy cruiser, you need 12 destroyers for 100% screen. Okay. So every other type of ship, one of those for 4 destroyers. Got it. That was a good explanation. I think we might have too many divisions down here. I don't know. Let's make sure that all these guys... Okay, they're already up there. And the AI does tend to, like, meander around a lot, so let's give them some specific instructions. Let's take this off. I think these 2 divisions down here should be able to take out all of southern India. Let's put all these guys going north. Move them back. Vichy France took a little bit of Siam. That's hilarious. Okay, and we're going to get buffs to artillery, and we're only going to get 2 more. We could go rocket artillery. That would be really good against Russia, but I'm a little worried about our piercing at this point. Vihan, you never looked at naval mechanics because you're probably a Germany player. That's what I would say. Like me. That's why it's good. It's a good exercise for me to play Japan. Because you need to have those naval mechanics down for sure. Let's pin this guy here. We could get encirclement easy. Whoa. Gonna have some trouble in Bombay, it looks like. So the Allies are finally getting their act together here. Uh-oh. Let's get these guys out. Now I feel really uncomfortable here. Okay, they finally got the encirclement on me. The AI does do much better, I'll say. Like, they definitely have got some moves now, for sure. Gotta hand it to the devs. Okay, so they're doing better in the south, but we're doing better in the north here. Grinding our way to Delhi. My troops down here have made it, so now we just need kind of an amphibious assault. Naval Invasion support order? Homa, good to see you, man. Assam is the name of the province. Ask Siam control of it. Okay. Right here. Do you like how I just blindly followed what you said? Didn't even double check it? Okay, there's a little bit of oil there. All right. Good deal, man. I like it. That can be reduced. See how that does. Oh man, we're still pretty poor in the artillery department. I failed you, Bearju. We should have planned for this ahead of time. I think that this artillery is killing us. We just need to get some sort of line artillery out there right now. And we're not even producing armored cars. Wow. Let's make sure we get some armored cars back. Blindly. I think we have kamikaze, don't we? Yeah, we do, for sure. Let's set all that up after the war here. Okay, we'll abort the repair task there. Get these guys over here for naval invasion support. And we should have enough oil for that, for once. Did these guys just launch into an attack here? Okay, slowly whittling away the US subs, but they're going to have 1 million of them. Annex the Chinese puppet for factories. I think the point of the Chinese puppet is basically they don't have a lot of resources here in the interior. Or factories. Well, it looks like they got some factories. But I think the main point is to exploit their manpower, because we have 1 million manpower from them to help garrison our occupied territories. Okay, just double checking that that looks okay. Let's go ahead with our naval invasion here. Looks like we missed a few spots here. Agent captured. That always happens to me. I probably need to start upgrading my intelligence agency. Rescued captured operative. Let's do that. Prepare that. And then I believe commando trading is in order. Chance of recruiting an operative with the commando trait. I think that gets them out of trouble. Yeah, let's go for commando training, and hopefully we get some operatives that know how to evade. Where do I even have this guy? Okay, so he's over here. Can he do a mission here? Daily stability, -5%. How do we build compliance again? Boost ideology? No. Let's have him do some propaganda missions there. Okay, it looks like they're going to do a backdoor naval invasion. I'm assuming they're going for there. Yep. This guy should be able to handle that. All right, open supply back up down there. Okay, these guys got daylight in front of them. Let's go for it. Oh, and we can start moving other planes up as well. Oh, what happened down here? Lost 2 subs. Okay, so we might need some support down here. We do need some support down there. Let's take my 1 Navy off of amphibious landing support and just put them on strike force. I think those subs are operating out of Singapore. I can't really tell. Let's have these guys operate like out of Java. Put them on strike force. Actually have the whole fleet operate out of Java. These guys are okay right over here. That's fine. These guys can be in Borneo. So they're going to go on strike force. And the other 2 will be on patrol. Hopefully that will clear up some of the raids that are happening here in the South China Sea. Okay, I'll ask China if they can give me more puppet divisions. They have been giving me divisions. It's just taken a while. Oh, where's this guy? He's in motorized? Wow, we got a tank? All right. What types of tanks are these? T-26s and great war tanks. I'll take them. How'd they get T-26s? Maybe it was the Soviets over here actually had T-26s. That's what it probably is. Okay, so those guys are grinding down there. Let's move the CAS up. God, that's a small airport. And then just move up the rest of these guys. Okay, got coal liquefaction. Unified fighter development. Removes national spirit, duplicate research efforts. Okay, so air research speed goes down. I think that that's probably good. Remove that debuff. Okay, so these guys will slowly grind over here. Okay, so the next star goes to New Guinea over here. So I guess let's forego what I just did. Let's have these guys just go for Hollandia. That's a great name. Where do you live? Hollandia. Okay, what happened to the other guys that I had? Direct assault on Hollandia. Yeah, I think they got veterans in China, actually. Looks like manpower is still an issue. Our naval invasion is almost set. Okay, Dutch East Indies capitulated, so we don't need to go over here. However, we still need to get the rest of this. So these guys just need to head over there because we are at war with Australia. And we do need to take this province right here. As Credfield or someone pointed out. So let's delete this. Put these guys on convoy escort. Okay, the Raj capitulates just as we get the commando training. Okay. Bearju, if you're there, what do we do now? So we did get streaks of territory here. But the question is, what do I take back from Siam? So they have access. We'll need to take that piece right there. They have a little bit of oil there right there. I don't think that that's too important. Took the oil from over there. We're getting 0 of 5 because our delivery is blocked. Okay. So I need to figure out some of these trade routes as well. Okay, so now that I have enough oil, let's see how much oil is actually getting tanked. Not too much. I don't see why delivery would be blocked by Siam. Yeah, not sure what's going on there. So I must have to get convoy escorts through these areas where I have all the convoys. So, I mean, maybe we need them in that area. See how this supply is working? That is so weird. So the throughput is coming through here. Kansai to West Bengal. Route efficiency 100%. These are only 99. Kansai to Bombay 0%. We have plenty of convoys now. And then, of course, I screwed up all my production. This production probably needs to increase. See how many guns I have, 47,000. We're going to need a lot more if we're going to go up against the Soviets. Armored cars look okay. That can go down to civilian oversight, so can that. God, Malaya. Got a lot of problems in Malaya. Let's actually go to extensive conscription. Our next task is going to be to justify a war goal against Iran. Oh, it's going to take 10 days? Jeez. Oh well, no matter. Should be able to own them quite easily. Let's take this 30-sized army and rush them over here. This looks pretty desperate. So we can have these mobile forces like go through here. Just roll up these divisions. Probably going to need just one of these guys to head up here and take him out. He's going to cause us some problems. Bearju, are you back yet? You need to tell me how to chop up the British Raj. I think we can gain back control of anything that we want. The question is, what do we want? Credfield, maybe you can help me out. You can ask your puppets for garrisons, remember? And I have been. Okay, we got 217,000 from Menguko. That seems pretty good. Let's get these guys. Let's just get these guys right here over to Papua New Guinea. Okay, that's looking solid. You can... Okay. Still slamming into there. In Madras, I'm sure that these guys are going to head down here. Justification for conquering Iran complete. That little sneaky little guy. Let's wait for the troops to line up there, and then we'll head on over. Okay, got all that done. Let's put these guys on a naval invasion order. The rest can help out in the north. Okay, what's our closest airbase here? Wow, so most of those guys can't make it to Iran. Okay, but the cast looked like that's a winner. Carrier naval bombers, no. Nope. Let's put them over here. Did I press women into the workforce? I did not press women into the workforce. Stability -5. I don't like that. Okay, that's looking okay. And oh, it looks like we got our agent back actually. Let's start decrypting ciphers and starting building up the network over here. So these guys should head over. I always forget how to decrypt the ciphers. Huh. Oh, there it is, cryptology. Okay, we're already decrypting the ciphers, so that's good. 676 days. Hopefully we get there before then. So 2 years. 3% extra manpower, but 5% stability loss. I'll press it when we have problems with manpower. Okay, so these guys are heading over. I've got guys littered all over the Pacific here. Okay, got the logistics company for the Japanese Barbarossa. Could probably upgrade that. Let's make sure our research is topped out. But if you're at total mobilization, then you need that 3% from women at work. Didn't it say cancel if you're in total mobilization? Instantly removed if one of the following must be true. At peace does not have economic total mobilization. Okay, so that's why you go total mobilization. Okay, I'll go ahead and get it. We lost that 5% stability, though. Nico, good to see you, man. Is it 15 only? What do you mean? Let's slam these guys in here. Let's just go. Okay, we cleaned up the British Raj. That looks good. Let's get these guys on a path straight to Tehran. And they immediately join the Allies. No surprise there. We are actually hitting resistance up right there. That's interesting. So there must be troops in these territories. This is just going to take a long time to get through those jungles. That's a real slog. Okay, we're still building these guys in North Borneo. Southern Indochina. I don't think we need this anymore. What we really need is military factories and refineries. So let's start up the refinery building here. And then we're just building up infrastructure in those important areas. Oh, the Raj is gone. Yeah, it is. Do you guys think I should take it back? Should I request some of the areas? I could get whatever I want from Siam. However, then I have to occupy it, which I'm not too enthusiastic about. From time to time, the AI offers you to improve working conditions, even at war. This can restore that 5%, but only that 5% because stability when is in offensive wars always drains negative 30. I don't need more war support. We're a fanatical nation. Improve worker conditions is not an option that I could see. Oh, it's right here. I don't like the factory output, but that could be something to get, for sure. See if there's any upgrades on these generals. Doesn't look like it. War bonds also. That'd be good. I still think we need to fill out our military cabinets here, and we need to be top-notch on research, so I do want to keep an eye on that as well. Oh, looks like we've run into some Australian divisions over there. Dresden, good day to you, man. Must be morning in Poland right now. Okay, so our spearhead is doing its thing over here. So we're going to hold Tehran. Oh, nope. Let's have them go up to Tabriz. And it looks like we're pretty close, so I'm just going to justify a war goal against Baghdad there. Just arrived to the office. Well, welcome to the stream, man. You have troops doing nothing in Malaya, Borneo, and Indonesia. Plan invasion, please. Very true, very true. I've got this naval invasion that I'm going to do with cavalry. I think that there should be a lot of concentration of forces down here. We'll see how it goes. Let me pull my amphibious, this fleet, over here. Take them off over here. And put them on naval invasion support. Need to make sure that Cass is over there. Looks like we have some coalition forces in here. Siam. Not really helping me out a lot there. I could probably ground these guys. Okay, let's see how this naval invasion goes. Okay, we got up there. Why they did not capitulate, because now that moved. Okay, so we're taking this fairly easily. Unified fighter development. Okay, so that was a buff to our research. We could get better destroyer models. Or we could get better special forces multiplier. Let's go with expand the SNLF. Got to catch up on the live streams from work. That's awesome, dude. That you can do that. Okay, so this is off for the time being. Let's plan like a little mini naval invasions all over the place here. I think that's Portugal, or is that actually... Yeah, it's Portugal. Okay. Just clean up those areas. So that should be 10, 8. Okay, so that naval invasion will plan over there. These guys could go back on different orders here. Let's go, like, these guys can be on convoy escort, patrol, and strike force. Is USA in the war? Yes, USA is in the war. That's multitasking, dude. That's awesome. Not up against a nation with tanks, so let's get the Type 3 infantry. We still don't... Jeez. Iran must have a lot of stability. Like, what the heck's going on here? This guy actually needs to stay up there. We need to start worrying about infrastructure through these areas as well. But I guess that Siam is controlling that. So we might have to ask for control of these provinces here, West and East Bengal, just so that I know we can get through here through a land route. Bihar, Lucknow, Indore. See if they'll give us control of those states. Okay, Iran just capitulated. Perfect. That sure where this is. Oh, okay. So we have them. We'll see what type of resistance we get down there. Okay, this is holding strong. That's holding. Cambodia is not going to work with civilian oversight. Neither is Laos. Neither is Vietnam. Okay. Go up to secret police with them. Am I completely missing? Where's Iran? Where's Iran? Just hasn't gotten over there yet, or what? That's real weird. Okay, so these guys need to get back to the mainland. Let's check out all this juicy trade. Okay, that's looking good. We have 25 more days on this. We're getting all the trade that we want. Is some kind of Prince of Terror? Is let's see if Japan has that. I don't think they do. They don't have too much of a political cabinet up there to choose from. That's interesting. Okay, so we have these territories through here. See if we can start to boost infrastructure. Okay. I usually go with if it's a level 5, then we're okay. So that's actually not too bad. Let's continue on through Sindh and Balochistan. Okay, and sure enough, we do need a lot more infrastructure there, and that province is fine. Oh, this all went to Siam? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Let's get this going. The tanks are going to be super useful here in the desert. So we could actually make some little attacks through to these little areas here. Let's do that with our cavalry, why not? Nah, that doesn't sound good. 1, 2, let's do something like that. Plop them right there. Okay, that's looking a little risky right there. Let's not do that. Declare war on Germany? You'll get it back once you beat the Allies during the peace conference. What, I'll get Germany back? Oh, I'll get back all the territory here. Okay. What's really tripping me out is the colors here are the same. I do need to make sure that this area is supplied. So we need Sistan, Fars, Khuzestan. Okay, let's see how the infrastructure is in those areas. Awful. Oh, wow, and there's actually oil over here. What you'll do for 7 drops of oil. How's that for border gore? I think it's Zeno that hates the border gore. Dresden, no one expect that Turkey will have border with Siam. I didn't expect to go this way, but like, it does make sense to not be at war with 2 superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union. Good night, Gonzalo. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate you, man. Okay, so this guy's ready to go. Let's put them on Naval Invasion support. And we'll get these guys out of here as well. Okay, so we got some concentrated fire plants here. So I'm going air-land battles since we have so many good airplanes with Japan. So tanks and armor variants, soft attack 10%, hard attack 10%, enables tactic breakthrough. And I think breakthrough probably needs hardness to be over 50%. Well, where are you going? Oh, these guys are going out here. Okay, so they still have a naval base over here, and everywhere, really. Jesus. I think we might just ignore that for now, though. Just hope for the best. So they'll go back to the mainland. We have the war goal against Iraq. Let's get all these guys lined up. It doesn't look like Iraq is even prepared for this. So let's just dive in. There you go with yours, Japan infantry. Alright, we'll also try to do something over here. We're super spread out. It doesn't look like the sleeping giant, the United States, is actually naval invading us yet. So I'm pretty happy about that. And we've just got guys all over the place here. Okay, I can move these guys up. Ooh, it's 16. Finally, an airport that can hold all my planes here. This one's going to be a quick one. Okay, for some reason this isn't going off. Oh, okay. Wow. There we go. All right, Iraq capitulated. That's actually a healthy amount of weapons there. Infantry equipment too as well. Oh, finally. Look at all that artillery. They had a lot of stuff. Siam gets it? What the hell just happened? Did I get the oil? That's the important part. Okay, so we need to annex this area right here. Isfahan. God, I'm getting tired. What? There it is. Jeez. Siam. Thank you. Okay, so we get more oil there. Let's make sure that infrastructure is maxed out on our route over. We're somehow... Okay, we're getting importing 16 of 16. Okay. Wow, they have 10 out of 10 infrastructure right there. Don't think we need this anymore. But I would like to get all that infrastructure there. Obviously, the AI did that to get the extra oil. And we're almost even on our fuel supply. Make sure you're not trading for oil anymore. Okay. Are you sure we can swing it here? Definitely not going to trade with Russia anymore. Check out our occupied territories. Make sure that we have enough armored cars. Oh, okay. We do not. So all these places that have troop deficits, I'm going to switch. Okay, let's look at our armored car production here. Wow, we're like way behind on armored car production. Let's take some of these territories that don't really need... This is my armored car one, right? The MP? Yep, with the armored car. Okay. So some of the territories with less suppression, or less resistance rather, are not going to need these armored car divisions. Pakistan looks like it's probably going to be a martial law area. Kuwait. Let's try for a military governor there. Korea doesn't really need the good divisions. And then Iraq. Let's go for military government. Iran, martial law. Okay, they're not going to need the good divisions. Oh, the Raj is sucking up all of our armored cars for sure. So maybe that will give them back. Okay, Bulgaria joined the Axis. Okay, there we go. And we have a surplus. Perfect. That's fine. So this is interesting. It looks like we go through this port to supply everything. Gujarat. Let's get that from Siam. So this is going to be a weird one, guys, but do any of you play God, now I'm blanking on it. The pirate game Sea of Thieves? Because my friends want to play Sea of Thieves tomorrow. Don't ask me why. But I told them I would do it, but I might live stream it. I've never played it before. I've played FPS games a lot, but I don't know anything about Sea of Thieves. And it would be really a lot of fun, I think. But tell me if you guys think that I should stream it or not. Okay, let's go ahead and delete this. Okay, they're still slugging away over here. I don't want to put any more divisions because there is a lot of attrition going on over there. This guy cannot be stuck on this island alone. Okay, so Vichy, France. Do we have access? Let's ask for military access. These divisions right here, we'll just have them slam into various areas. Okay, so we have military access. See if we could get military access over here. Not a chance. Now I'm thinking against this. So we could go down and kick the UK out down here. Apparently no one has any opinions about Sea of Thieves. Okay, how do we... So ask for docking rights. Okay. All right. So Barbarossa's kicked off. We basically have access to the Mediterranean Sea. And we should... Let's see if I have access to go over here with one of my fleets. Wow. Okay. So actually, I could probably leave all the little individual states in my backcountry and not have to worry about this. What are we going to need for a Barbarossa? After hunt and destroy, we basically need to go and get more landing craft, if that is possible. That's going to take 224 days. So we're going to do a Barbarossa in 42. That's going to be interesting. So we could put all of our major naval forces over here. We could put the carrier fleet. In Brest. This is called Asia Minor. It's not Turkey, it's Asia Minor. So we go up through southern France. Well, we could probably edge up as close as possible here. Probably get to here and then across. Let me think what I would need for the English Channel crossing, and we'll go from there. I'd probably need this guy's forces. I need his Marines. And we should have more cap on our... Yep. How close can we get these guys? Jesus. Okay, so I can get 2 new Marine divisions, but I could probably convert from these guys over here. So we could convert like 2 of these guys into Marine divisions. And then how much extra? So who's our best commander? Period. Because that's the one that's going to do the Japanese Sea Lion. This guy has Trickster. He's a level 8. Yeah, definitely him. Let's go infantry expert on him. So let's take his whole forces and put him over here. So we're going to swap some of these out. Knowing my luck, some of these Marines are over here, aren't they? Nope. We have some pretty good access to Russia. I just want to knock the Allies out first. So let's move this guy's whole defense. Let's just put it on area defense because we know they'll all move over in this direction. And that should be my whole sea lion force, except, yeah, let's definitely get the tanks over to sea lion as well. And why not? We'll take the cavalry over as well. Just make sure that we have enough troops to feed into southern England. And then these other 2 gentlemen are going to be holding Southeast Asia and the home islands. Okay, so my main battle fleet. So let's change up the fleets a bit, as you said, Justin. So 4-to-1 screens. How many screens do we have here? 13? I'm not going to count the light cruisers. I'm going to count those as screens. So 8 times 4 is 32. If we're counting these as screens, we should have enough screens in that fleet. I probably... So these guys need to rebase. I don't even think that they're doing anything in here anymore. And then, as you guys said, they need to go out to the mid-Atlantic. I think Credfield mentioned that. So they're going to go in a hold order. And how do I get them over here? If they go through the Mediterranean, we're really going to have trouble. I guess I could have them go with the fleet. Do we have any holdings around here? So the fleet's going to need to go here. Let's have everyone rebase here to Bombay. Okay, and then they'll rebase to Bombay. Take the subs off their orders. And so then we'll have a home guard fleet and an everything else fleet. Just put them right there. Okay, so they're still on amphibious assault. Let's have them on convoy escort. And these guys are on strike force. Let's have them do some convoy raiding. We'll eventually take Papua New Guinea. This looks like a good place to launch a naval invasion. And to take Australia, I think from the north is fine. So that should work. Just make sure these divisions are over here, ready to cross. And then those guys are ready to go, and everyone on these little islands can go over to the north. Just get some of these guys a little closer. Okay, that guy's going across the ocean. Free France is apparently based in New Caledonia. New Caledonia? Okay, so a lot of micro going on here. Slowly but surely catching up with some of our needs in terms of our artillery and our tanks. We need to get our truck production back going. If we're going to have mechanized forces to go up against the Soviets. Okay, so everyone's moving over. So I'm going to ignore the landing craft upgrade because we're not going to need that for a long time until we go maybe to the US. We're going to get a destroyer hull upgrade, so it might be good to start on a new destroyer and then use the next upgrade over here in 1940. We're way behind on this research. And sorry if chat's not... Can someone say something just to make sure that chat is still working? I haven't heard from you guys in a while here. Okay, it looks like chat is working. Hey, Bear Jew. It works. Thanks, Justin. Okay, so Bear Jew, are you following me with this plan here? We're going to take everyone over here to the south of England and drop them off in the south of England. I'm only going to use my carrier fleet and my subs, and we'll see how that works. The subs are going to be invading here in the mid-Atlantic. Okay, so let's rebase both of these guys to Tripoli. Can we do that? Yep. I'd watch out for the Allied naval bombers in the channel. Okay. And then literally, like, all my navy should... Other than that, I like it. Okay. I think this is all my Air Force. We could actually start prepping, right? Oh, can we not use their air bases? This is not going to go well if I can't use their air bases. Okay, I guess that's why we have the carriers. What are the downstream effects of disbanding my faction, though, and joining the Axis? That actually could break us. Faction leader may only leave a faction containing only itself with puppets. Who else is in my faction? Manchukuo, Manguko, reorganized government in China, and Siam. Aren't those all puppets? I thought those were all puppets. Maybe Siam is not a puppet. It's just an ally. You just need to kick Siam, then disband it. Don't worry about your puppets. Okay. I don't quite have... I have all the oil, so that's going for us. Okay, now the Soviets are not at war with me. Okay, perfect. Let's get these bad boys over here. Good job, Bearju, as always. Bearju, you know your stuff, man. Are we doing kamikaze strikes? Is that what we're doing here? Perform kamikaze attacks on enemy ships in area. So what exactly, who can do that? Is it just fighters, huh? We're doing kamikaze, baby. So we could basically like melt their navy before we even get over there. Or should I wait for it? Just fighters? Is there, should I just go for it right away? Huh. 45? You know, I don't know what their total ship count is. if this is what you're looking for. 9 to 15 battle cruisers. 2 to 4 battle cruisers. 9 to 15 battleships. They still have 6 carriers, 4 to 6 carriers. Not a lot of subs. Let's wait for all these troops to trickle over. And I'm getting naval invaded in North Africa by the United States. Hey, well, it was a good thing I showed up. What is going on here? Okay. I'll try to kamikaze just the low experience wings. Okay, and that should be everyone there. This is interesting that we caught this naval invasion from the United States. This is the U.S., right? Yeah. We could actually help them out tremendously. That's interesting. And if we got encirclements over here, it would delay them coming over the Pacific. Okay, he's still working on that. God, this takes so long. Just checking this out over here. Oh, we do have carriers over here. Let's see what else I can deploy over here. Okay, the US has got some ships over here in the channel. We're scoring hits right off the bat. I like what you're doing with the place. Yeah. Let's make it all that light pink color, huh? Okay, my guys are coming around now. Let's just try to get over here to Sicily. I guess it should just be convoy escort. I'm always confused whether we should do convoy escort or naval invasion support if you're just moving troops around. Wow, and we have to be over there too. Let me take a deep dive into this carrier fleet here. So it looks like we're behind on carrier CAS. Is that what I'm seeing here? convoy support, I believe, if you're moving people. Okay. That's what I always thought. That's what I always do, and it's worked out. You guys know that I'm a Germany land guy, so... Okay, convoy escort, and it looks like we have to do two provinces there. Ugh. It's vanilla only. Oh boy. We do have a lot of allies in the area. Somehow we... Okay. This guy lost 2 divisions. Wow, this guy lost 14? Oh, no. What in the hell? Oh, because they're moving around that way? Where did we lose them all? I didn't see... Wow, we lost a lot of divisions. What the hell happened, guys? Provisional Government of Papua New Guinea? They're not ready yet? So I lost most of these guys as they were redeploying, obviously. Okay. God damn. So let's block some of our access routes here so they will go around. Actually, I don't want to do that either, though. God damn it. Just lost most of my army, I think. I still have my armored forces, though. Okay, area defense here. I just want them to redeploy over there. I don't understand how I lost all this guy's troops, though. We're just jobbing around in here, right? I'll move over there. Iran. Good to see you, man. Dresden convoy escort. Yeah. That's what I need to be doing for sure. Probably move a couple of these divisions in with this general. That's really good. While everything's still moving over, let's put this guy on hold. Looks like we will still need some more oil from the other nations. And we're just plastering the channel here. That looks worrisome over there. I'm just going to move these guys up as quickly as I can. I'm worried about this invasion over here cutting off my access over to Germany. Okay, making some headway in Papua New Guinea. This invasion over here is almost ready to go. Oh, I know why we lost all the divisions. It's because they were puppet divisions. Okay. Okay, we didn't lose them to naval convoys. Keep the hands off of NZ, pal. That's where I live. NZ, NZ. North. New Zealand. Homa, you're from New Zealand, dude? That's awesome. My plan all along was to not go for New Zealand, by the way. I did say that earlier in the stream. We should be able to pierce. It's 1942. Let's keep going on down here to the 80 millimeter just to make sure that we're able to pierce. I am a little worried. Let's make sure we have enough of these guns. We're going to have to go up against USSR eventually here. Take NZ, take care of Simpson. Okay, where are these guys going? The US is over here, boys. Oh, shit. No, Siam joined the Axis? Oh, you bastards. And now they declared war against the USSR. But actually, we should be fine. Okay. They can't cross there. Okay, that was a weird turn of events. Tom, good to see you, man. Just AI things, laugh out loud. Tom, now remind me, were you always a HOI4 guy or were you a Panzer Corps guy? Kalata, good to see you, man. Also, Tom, did you ever watch the Panzer Corps playthrough that I did? The Panzer Corps 2 playthrough, because you had a tank named after you, and you'd always get into trouble. I'd also give you all the very dangerous missions where you're most likely to get killed. Holy shit, it's like going off right here. Okay. Okay. Let's get these guys on this port. I think North Africa is going to be gone here in a minute. Wow, those guys are shuffling like crazy. Japanese Lebron in Africa. Sorry, Ron, don't speak German. Okay, let's just get what we have over. I think I waited too long for this. Okay, here goes nothing. No whammies, no whammies. Do we make it? No one left? What am I doing? Sorry guys, end of the night, I'm getting really tired. Okay, my babies are getting killed. Okay, come on, boys. Get across. Okay, so we're attacking those US subs right there. Perfect. Nice. Okay, okay. Everyone's going to come up here to Dunkirk. The Japanese Imperial Army in Dunkirk. Perfect. Makes complete sense. Are we able to pass here at Gibraltar? Just the subs. Awesome. Okay, so whoever fell behind is going to get left behind here. Oh no, it's one of my... Is that the only guy that got left behind? It's one of my Marines there. Let's see if we can't get him across as well. He's getting attacked by the US. Kalata, yeah, it's night for sure. I'm in California, bro. You moved your subs? Yeah, sorry about that, man. Dude, our supply lines are going to be screwed. Okay, these guys need to go up here. Start giving them naval invasion orders. Okay. Just watching here to make sure those guys don't do anything stupid. Okay, main operation Japanese Sea Lion fleet needs to head over to Brest. I kind of feel... Okay, so which way are these guys going to go? Okay, they have to go all the way around, which makes sense. That's all good. I would like to focus on air production right now. For sure. Well, if it is 9 a.m. in your country, you must be in Europe. It's a nice little battle right there that we won. Okay, the subs. Need to go off of that order and head down here. God, I'm so bad at microing this. Go there. How am I going to get them to the other side? I guess we could just have them straight up pass through the channel. See what happens. I think there's so much action going on right now that they're just slipping right through. No one even knows the difference. 41 subs just went by Gibraltar. That was awesome. My operational range, I think I'm going to get caught out in the North Atlantic Ridge. Okay, these are all sub 1s. Okay, so they're not going to have the range to get into the mid-Atlantic. I think they'll still get attack in the North Atlantic Ridge. So they're going to be on naval invasion support for sure. So let's just follow our carriers as they come around. Where did they go? HOI3, HOI4. See, that's why you never... I don't think you ever commented on my Panzer Corps games, Tom. But the... yeah, you were one of the Patreon tanks. I'm tempted to go the air combat training, but I'd rather do the enemy air support. Rather reduce enemy air support. Let's check out our resistance. We're completely out of oil. Okay. Good old Russia, I guess we'll have to supply us with oil. I guess we could go for Venezuela as well. Okay. Where's my fleet? Here they are. Oh, sweet, dude. Thank you for doing that, man. I appreciate it. Okay, and these guys are moving up. Slowly but surely. Just as long as they get up there in time, we're all good. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to attempt this. The operation, the Japanese sea lion is real. I think on my channel you've seen the German sea lion, you've seen the French sea lion, you've seen the Russian sea lion. This is the first Japanese sea lion. And I've definitely never seen a Japanese sea lion, that's for sure. Okay, we're 10 out of 10 here. See how we're doing in the air. I think we lost all those kamikaze fighters. Like every single one of them. Does that guy have a puppy in his backpack? I'm pretty sure that's what I see there. We have a puppy. Or no, that's his scarf. That would have been cooler if it was his puppy, though. Let's move him, like, over here. So the kamikaze strikes, I think they worked, but I lost all my planes. And they probably moved their navy out of that area. Yeah. Okay, so they were just going up against convoys, which didn't seem to work at all. And I think that drained all my fighters. Okay, some of these guys are going to have to be going because these air wings don't make any sense. We'll let that rebalance out. Freddy, good morning, man. Kalata, you're a noob. That's okay, man. You're welcome here. Freddy, you too. You guys are welcome. Hopefully you guys learned something. Okay, we got heavy fighters, which is mainly a little extra air superiority and a lot more range. I'm definitely not using any more kamikazes. Let's get these carrier fighters out. And I think that we decided on my channel that moving in groups of 100 was better. But I still don't think that we've narrowed down the reasoning behind that yet. But that's okay. All right, if he's ready to go, let's just do this. Slow down the speed a little bit. Whatever's happening over here. Oh, this guy made it across. Holy shit. Sorry about that, guys. Totally forgot that that had happened. When did they get over there? Oh, I think they just moved over because of orders. Okay, that kind of makes sense. We definitely need to improve supply in that area, so Let's max out this port. Okay, this is going to be... I'm not going to pay attention to that anymore. It's too annoying to go from one side of the world to the other. So Siam is actually holding this. That's hilarious. So... And then Germany moved all of its troops over here? Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay, let's just take out the allies. So we're going to go for naval invasion support. For some reason, these guys don't appear to be on that order. That's interesting. Maybe we can't supply it, I'm assuming. Okay, let's turn this on. Okay, the guys aren't ready yet. Okay. Because they're not there. So I'm going to hit Control B, and they can strategically deploy. That's what I should have done from the start, because it's a lot quicker moving with strategic deployment. Low supply in Northern Australia. We kind of know about that already. We'll break this pretty soon. Shouldn't be an issue. What I could do is move some of these divisions out of there, but hopefully that pocket opens up. Which is the easiest country to play? It's hard to say, but I would say Germany, because you don't have to worry about the naval aspects of the game. However, the Soviet Union's pretty easy. I don't know. What's easy for me is, like, for the Soviet Union, you don't have to worry about the East, like, almost at all. So you have to worry about Germany attacking into you, or if you want to attack early, you can do that as well. The most complex, to me, appears to be Japan. Italy is incredibly difficult because you're in the middle of everyone, unless you just want to kind of sit there and support Germany. Germany, to me, is easy because I've played it so much. But probably the easiest would be the United States or the Soviet Union. Because the United States, there's no enemies around you. There's no pressure. You have no pressure. You can do whatever you want. And you have endless amounts of resource and manpower. Let's do this. Oh my god, this has taken so much work to get to this point. All right. Let me hold up here for a second. There's some things that I haven't been attending to. We need to create a fighter variant, just real quick. Let's get Fighter 2 variant, prioritizing range, because we're dealing with Pacific kind of distances here. Okay, there we go. Infantry Equipment 3. We're not going to change any of our other production lines. We're simply just going to build into Infantry Equipment 3. We definitely don't have enough infantry equipment, so our iron, I'm going to strip this off until we're pretty much out of iron. And then we're almost out of aluminum as well. but we should be churning out as many of these fighters as we possibly can. This looks okay, but really not enough. We need a lot more tanks. See if these guys can do propaganda. Oh, they still have 88 days on building a network, so that'll happen second. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think those guys micro their own air units. As soon as these guys hit the beaches, we need to move our cast to attacking England. Now, hopefully, there's no one in England. How that's set, I have no idea. Obviously, our intel level here is... They got no one in England. Holy shit. Okay, let's get these divisions across first. What the hell happened to the rest of my guys? Is this glitched out? Did they get hit? Like, what the hell happened to them? Okay, they'll be over there in a second, I'm sure. Let's also get the cavalry over there. See you, Credfield. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, dude. See if we just put him over there, what happens? See, Credfield knows that I just have it. I have this in the bag now. Right, Credfield? I'm just going to throw everyone over there. Let's go, boys. Okay, everyone's going over. Where are you going? To deep? Okay. There's no one in England. Okay, there's some people in England. Never mind. The key is speed for sure. Now that we're getting attacked, let's transition here. Get the carrier fighters over as well. There we go. They don't teach this in history classes. Have you done this before, man? Bear Jew, is this like your bread and butter? Is this what you do normally? Explain to me what you do, because I'm definitely interested. Tanks out into the open. All of a sudden, all the divisions start emanating out of nowhere. Got London. Next, we need Liverpool. And then Glasgow, and it's over. It's a pretty good spearhead that we've created here. Oh, Germany's joining too. Go, boys, go. Let's have him get into Birmingham. Wherever you get stopped, just move around. God, these guys are so slow. We really just need to get past this first defense here and we'll be fine. And it looks like we have... These guys that are moving up and down are really annoying, so we need to get them stopped. Just stop them by attacking in. I've invaded UK like that, but I usually go for US first. Okay, cool. Let's see if these guys can't get up into Glasgow. We'll keep one guy behind to hold that port. Go, boys, go. Oh boy, they got 5 guys right here now, and they're trying to cut me off. Okay. These guys are going to have to slow down a bit. Got these tank divisions killing me. The money's really in these motorized divisions, really. Oh, China gave me another division. Grazie. Check out our occupied territories. Malaya's looking still pretty rough. And so is the Raj. Not much we can do about that. Okay, this can definitely go down. Not changing China. UK will be martial law because they're going to be really upset. Deploy the fleet around UK to intercept the reinforcements. That's excellent. I should have done that. Convoy raiding. And convoy raiding. Bearju, are my planes deployed properly here? So where is my carriers? Where are my carriers? Right here. So I don't see them on any particular order. And then boom, they're on an order right there. But I can't put them on any orders up here. I don't know, this is just so weird. Yeah, in my carriers. I mean, are these guys doing anything? See what else I can deploy in southern England. I think if we just take Glasgow out, we'll be good to go. Uh-oh. UK decrypted our ciphers. Everyone's just pouring in here. You can't give orders to planes on carrier planes on a carrier on a strike as they are in port. Okay. Just use your planes and the airfields to do the missions. Okay. The one advantage that the AI seems to have is they can definitely micro much better than you can, than I can. See if this helps. You can have vanilla air superiority in one place, or it's like, what are we doing here, guys? Okay, these guys seem to be coming in from the north as well. Damn it. Oh, okay, that's completely sealed off. Vichy France landed in Ireland? Oh, nice. That was definitely a priority. Got to get those Irish mix. Okay, we're going to take this pocket out. Let's put these boys over here. These guys have no port, right? So they're going to be suffering heavily as well. Let's get those heavy fighters up to Glasgow. Okay. UK has capitulated. What just happened? Italy automatically gets some territory for no apparent reason. They always get that territory. Why is there no... Oh. The US is not in... Damn it. Bear Jew, you're so correct. So we still have to take out the US here. Okay, we did the mainstay. So I have to take over US to be able to do this, huh? To be able to capitulate the Allies, I basically need to take out the US, is what we're saying. Oh, Jesus. I need to expand this. Look at the war stats. Hey, Ireland's close to capitulating. Those are my people. UK is done. US. The giant has awoken. USA is last major. So it looks like the Allies have 5 million casualties to um, our 500,000, basically, which I'm good with. I need to take out Canada, South Africa, and US. Oh, God. Seriously? Okay, let me think about this. So, can we be supplied? How are we going to be supplied on the west coast of the USA? I typically like going for the west coast because the first capital is right here. And then most of their troops should be up here in North Africa. And we actually just killed a lot of their troops as well. We're pretty well insulated from the US attacking us anywhere on the western half of the globe. And then the eastern half, they're just going to have to island hop until they get to the home islands. I'll grind down here and get Australia. I usually have us take off from Brest. The supply I don't think is as good over here because it's occupied territory. That's the way I always think. I don't know. But Brest has the 10 out of 10 port. The USA's defenses should have been weakened, their navy. If their flag has a yellow border, they're considered a major. Canada, South Africa, US. Yikes. Okay. Well, I mean, if we capitulated the US, Canada's not far behind that, and then we just have to slog our way down here and get that out. And then we could turn our focus onto the Soviet Union. I don't think we have to worry about the war with the Soviets, right? So we just have to worry about crossing the Atlantic and taking out the US. I guess the only questions are, so we're going to have to get back on Discord because first take Bermuda. I do it without taking Bermuda, actually. Um, I mean, unless the supply sucks that bad. Everything is navally supplied, so like, it's not going to tell me how I'm going to supply that, but supported 46 from Brest. Previous bottleneck ports in Kansai. Kansai is on the home island, right? Why wouldn't I just go out of Choguko? I do it first because you can station your armies there, and once you land, you can quickly reinforce your troops at the beaches. Okay. No, I mean, that makes sense. I've still been able to do it. And I go right here. And so we get a port right off the bat, and if I can sneak around and get Philly and Washington, I usually am fine. I don't know. So we'll have to. I'm going to end the stream here. We're going to have to talk more on Discord. But this is the Japan Elite Iron Man mode playthrough here. This looks a little silly, but I mean, it is the real deal. And I'm so surprised Siam didn't just get stomped right there, but I doubt this is a low supply zone, so it's going to be hard to push through there and through the Caucasus as well. I was surprised that we were able to do this at all. There was just no one on the home island when I got over there. So we could go over with the Marines and we could take Bermuda first, or I could just go to the mainland first and just roll the dice. But yeah, the other things we have to think about is, do I want to change off air production? Probably not. Is there anything else to get out of this focus tree? I don't think so. Our doctrines are 10 out of 10, and we're in a really good spot here because we have combined arms almost fully maxed out there. I should have gotten a lot of tanks. So we could upgrade our tank template. This is just awful. How many lorries do I have? 1.6K? Okay. Probably not enough to support, but this tank template is going to have to change it up a little bit. It's going to have to be like that. See how that changes everything. Okay, armored cars went down because the UK is probably being supplied with armored cars, I'm assuming. Okay, where's the UK? Here it is. Okay, that is why. We have no manpower coming in from other countries. Oh, shoot. We're gonna have to form our faction again because well, I guess we have 2.8 million manpower. That's not a big deal. I'd take Bermuda for. I do it first because you can station your armies versus sending your troops from all the way from Europe. Okay. All right. So when we had to dismantle our faction, because I think that's the only sure way of getting the Sea Lion over, and we're in the Axis. That kind of hurt us because we lost all that puppet manpower. Or it seems like we lost all the puppet manpower, all the puppet divisions, but anyway, I'm just rambling on here. All right, guys, thanks for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. I've committed to streaming Thursday and Sunday nights, 8:30 Pacific time, and some channel updates. I now have a membership on my YouTube channel, so you can join that, and you'll have custom emojis that are available to you, and I think your name can be displayed in different colors in the chat and things like that. You can also support me on Patreon, and Bearju is one of my Patreon supporters, and I've done this playthrough with him. I think we're on the 4th live stream or something like that, and we're using his build. Whatever Bearju says goes. And yeah, thanks for joining me, Homa. We'll talk on that Italy build. I'm developing an Italy build with Homa, and that might come out next week. We'll see. It's just the first step that I have to get right, and I've done about 4 or 5 saves now, and I just need to polish it off a bit. Uh, that one's been a long time coming, and then eventually I want to circle back around and do a Germany build, because we have practiced that in live stream quite a bit now, and I've got the La Resistance mechanics down 10 out of 10. So yeah, thanks everyone. You guys have a good night.